Just grab one. Remember how to load it?
Just drop it down.
Yep. Push the buttons. Safety on?
Yep.
Okay. Let you get it up there, see if you can see the target.
Yep.
You see it all right?
Yep.
Okay. When you're ready, you can take the safety off.
Okay.
You're going to squeeze the trigger.
Little high.
A little high?
Yeah.
I'd say it's dead on for 50 yards. Left and right's perfect. You're just about 2 inches high at 50. It gets dead on at 100. Good shooting.
We're here this evening, same place I killed my buck last year. We got youth season, and Spencer and I slipped in here this morning, hunted, first hunt of the year. We had a deer show up here on the 29th or 30th of September. I've been looking for him all year. Haven't seen him, no trail cam photos, nothing. And then bam, he showed up. So he's been consistent for the last week of just being on here. At some point, we had a lot of nighttime photos. We had one morning, we're heading right at 6:30. And then this morning, we're kind of here on the south end of this. It's like a 7-acre field. It's a CRP, but we've got 3 plots up through it. And there's a blind off to the north here. It's probably 300 yards, something like that, 300-400 yards. But off to the west of it, 6:30 this morning, he was on camera. And it's back of my mind, I thought, man, I should have hunted the other blind. And it was 7 o'clock, and I look up right here at this point, and he's walking around into the point. I thought he was going to walk right into the plot, but with a little mowed path over here. And he kind of rounded that point that you can see right here in front of us, and then walked over here to the CRP. He was 100, 110 yards, somewhere in that ballpark, but never had a really great shot. But he's walked over into the kind of a bedding area right over here to the east of us. So my thought is he's probably bedded, I would say, within a couple 100 yards at most from us. That's typically where they'll bed, just right over here on some nice little ridge. So my thoughts is he's either going to come back out into this evening, or we got to cut cornfield to the south of us here. I put fertilizer on it this morning, run some tillage on it, white tillage here this afternoon. So I don't know if that's going to change anything, but I think he's either going to come out here, or we're going to see him in this area if he's going to show up at all. So kind of got our fingers crossed here is my hope. So didn't think we'd see him on the very first hunt of the year, but I'm pretty jacked up about it. So Spencer, what do you think?
I think he's probably in the woods somewhere over there. And he's gonna circle out into the cornfield, and he's gonna come around, and he's gonna go right in there. Or he's going to just come straight out of the woods, go through the CRP, and come in, and he's gonna be at the edge of the field, and we're gonna shoot him.
I think it works that way. That one's gonna come in too. Yeah. I know. Little buck.
This is the last 20 minutes.
He has to be just standing in those woods. You think they'd all been together? Because that one was about 9 o'clock. That little one was in the back a little bit there going in. This one went in with that bigger deer this morning. There's a buck out here behind us. There he is. He just stepped out right there. Right in there where the buck came out. There we go. You stay where you're at. I don't know. Holy cow. We've had one heck of an evening here. It's been slow all afternoon, all evening sitting here. We got in about 4 o'clock, and we didn't really see a deer till 6:30, probably something like that. Had a few trickle out, a little buck come into the plot. A couple deer started showing up. We just had deer start piling out in the corn behind us here, and we were absolutely covered up in deer. Had a deer behind us that were all downwind, out in the field. We had does in the clover plot. Had a little head doe standing underneath of us, so we're being as quiet as we can, trying to get curtains put up and curtains down. I stood up, just put Spencer in the seat here, got the gun laid, make sure he could see a deer that was over there, so we knew that the minute we opened that window, everything downwind was going to start getting something, so we had to make it quick. And he comes down the edge over here, and I mean, just right in 40, 45 yards. I had to ask you if you were ready, and you said yes, and picked your barrel up, opened the window, set it down. He walked up, did a little quarter to us. Looked like he hit it good from what we could see. Looked like the deer stumbled there in the edge. So it's been 20 minutes, and I'm still shaking like a leaf here. So to say we're excited to see what the outcome is probably an understatement here. So
And I may have just shot the biggest deer of my life.
for 9 years old, you're doing good, bud.
I'm surprised you just picked me up.
Get in there and look at that deer. Grab that joker, pick him up.
Holy! That has to be Swiss cheese. That has to be.
Get back behind him.
Oh my.
Hey. That was fun. What a hunt.
This is the coolest buck ever.
You know how to do them, don't you?
I know how to take a buck down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13 points.
Holy.
That deer just showed up 28th or 9th of October.
And he's already dead.
Here we are the 7th. What a hunt.